Penguin Audio presents Lottery by Patricia Wood. Read by Paul Michael. Ordinary riches can be stolen. Real riches cannot. Oscar Wilde. Prologue. My name is Perry L. Crandall, and I am not retarded. Graham always told me the L stood for lucky. Mr. Perry Lucky Crandall, quit your bellyaching, she would scold. You got 2 good eyes, 2 good legs, and you're honest as the day is long. She always called me lucky and honest. Being honest means you don't know any better. My cousin brother John called me lucky too, but he always snickered hard after he said it. You sure are a lucky bastard. No high-pressure job, no mortgage, and no worries. Yeah, you're lucky all right. Then he would look at his wife and laugh harder. He is a lawyer. John said lawyers get people out of trouble. Graham said lawyers get people into trouble. She ought to know. It was a lawyer who gave her the crappy advice on what to do after Gramp died. I am 32 years old, and I am not retarded. You have to have an IQ number less than 75 to be retarded. I read that in Reader's Digest. I am not. Mine is 76. You have 2 good ears, Perry. 2. Count 'em. Graham would hold my chin and cheeks between her fingers so tight my lips would feel like a fish. She stopped doing that because of evil arthritis. Arthritis is when you have to eat Aleve or Bear and rub Bengay. You're lucky, she said. No evil arthritis for you. You're a lucky, lucky boy. I am lucky. I know this because I am not retarded. I know this because I have 2 good arms. And I know this because I won $12 million in the Washington State Lottery. Chapter 1. I write things down so I do not forget. Writing helps you remember. It helps you think, Perry, and that's a good thing, Graham said. You're only slow. That's what my old teacher, Miss Elk, said. Just a little slow, Perry. The other kids had different names for me. Moron, idiot, retard. Miss Elk told them to be nice. She said I was not any of those things. Don't you pay any attention to them, Perry, Graham told me when I cried. Those other kids are just too goddamned fast. If you want to remember, you write it down in your notebook. See, I'm not slow. I'm old. I have to write things down, she said. People treat you the same when you're old as when you're slow. Slow means you get to a place later than fast people. Graham had me do a word a day in the dictionary since I was little. 1 word, Perry. That's the goddamn key. 1 word at a time. Goddamned is an adjective like, I'll be goddamned. Graham will be reading something in the newspaper and it will just come out all by itself, out of the blue. Goddamn, or sometimes goddamned, or even goddamn it. At 9, I was on page 8 of our dictionary. Active, change, taking part. Reading is hard, like riding my bike up a hill. I have to push to keep going. Sound it out, Perry. Graham chews the inside of her lip when she concentrates. Squiggle, volcano. It takes me a long time to figure out that word. That squiggle thing means related to. Remember Mount St. Helens? Graham has a good memory for an old person and knows everything. On May 18, 1980, Mount St. Helens blew up. 3 days after my birthday. Ashes from breakfast to Sunday, Graham hollered. Breakfast to Sunday. The ashes were gray sand that got in my mouth when I went outside, just like the stuff Dr. Reddy used when he cleaned my teeth. What's breakfast to Sunday? I asked. Don't be smart. Graham always cautioned me about being smart. At 10, I was still in the A's. Graham and I sat down and added it up. Our dictionary has 75,000 words and 852 pages. If I did 1 word a day, it would take me 205 years to finish.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?